Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and so I'm working my way through the Trump crime family, and this is devoted to Don Jr.'s December 2021. Okay, let me drop the camera down and get started. Okay, so I'm starting off with this deck that I've been using for the Trump crime family, the Visions of Life Tarot. And let me get into Don Jr.'s without invading him at all in any way, but his life experience. What is he likely to experience for the month of December 2021? Okay. Forces in motion. His biggest challenge. Wow. His plans. His actions. Okay, the karma hanging over him. And then 4 cards for his future. Okay. Let's see. Let me grab these 2 cards off the bottom, right there. Okay. A lot of horns in this deck, right? Oh, I think I'd learned by now. These cards are bigger. Okay, here we go. Okay, and chopstick. There we go. Okay, so biggest challenge is to keep his together. It's 2 of Pentacles. Up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The Pentacles rule not only money and material resources and sustainability, they also rule the body. I think this is part of him and his addictions, too. His biggest challenge with the 5 of Cups, I mean, this is disappointment to the point that maybe he can't even speak. He's tongue-tied with grief, maybe. Maybe he's trying to distance himself from his father, which is way too late. Maybe he and his main squeeze, the screaming banshee, Kimberly Guilfoyle, are not doing well, because who the heck could with somebody like her and him, right? I mean, anyway. Okay. What he's planning is the 9 of Swords. In this deck, it's sorrow. But, I mean, we all know the 9 of Swords has to do with sleepless nights. The images here, it's like the skull's like looking up, the eyebrows are up in the air. This is so funny. Wow. And it brings a whole different element. And he's, dressed up like a jester. Wow. So is he planning to, is he planning for failure? Is he planning, maybe this is on all the unconscious levels, that it could be that he's planning for failure and regret and sleepless nights and being, oh, you know what, well, He's planning to be depressed, maybe. Because look at this, and then with the Five of Wands, this is normally, like the struggle card, but in this, and that's the reason I chose this deck, because it's like, well, it's from Russia for one thing. But anyway, it's just money. And who's got the power? And they think that money is power. So that's a major inner struggle that, a soul has to overcome. But he's planning. He's planning to be the guy on top. But maybe he's also planning to be, maybe he's also planning to like repress, well, I mean, this would all be on the unconscious levels because nobody would plan on sleepless nights. And nobody would consciously plan to be in this kind of struggle. So this has to be on the unconscious levels. And, like I always say in my, spiritual growth readings, I always quote Carl Jung when he says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. So, there's no control over your destiny until you make things, or as you make them conscious, you have more control over your destiny. These people don't have anything like that going on. Their self-awareness is probably pretty dim. Anyway, actions? What? Is he planning on kissing a frog to get what he wants? His actions are coming from delusion, so we're talking like ignorance in action. And then literally with the, this would be the chariot. So with the chariot, it's movement, but his movement is based on delusion, fear, secrets, misinformation, right? The past. And then what's hanging over him, as far as his karma, we've got the Two of Swords. So we had this for his dad. And I'll show you that image again, right? Who's going to win there? They both have their hands around each other's throats. He's got a pitchfork. She's got her, or he, whatever, I don't know. This angel has the fist. Right? And Two of Swords is all about being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision, but not from your head. Well, can you drop into your heart, dude, and figure out what to do? Can you do like the best thing for your children, maybe? But the other karma that's hanging over him, so he has denial as this karma hanging over him, and then the other, with the Knight of Cups, is about manipulation. So he has karma to get catfished. He has karma to be manipulated online. All right, that makes sense to me. And then his future coming in. Well, with the Ace of Wands, I don't know how optimistic a guy like him could really be. I mean, it could be an illusion. I mean, we do have a clown and a jester here. But I don't know how much of a new start that could be. And then we have the Seven of Wands. This is where you're trying to take a stand. You need to take a stand. But if your stand has been built just on money, look who's pulling the rug out from under you. Wow, this is his future. Okay, and then also in his future, though, he does have temperance. So, patience and waiting for, for the balance to come back together. Yeah. That's kind of a positive card, but then we don't really have that, it's like the forces between light and dark. He's probably running out of time to get to that place where he can balance that out in his soul. So that's actually a challenge. And then with the Page of Cups, he's just not grounded, you know, because maybe he's still using drugs. And then again, maybe this is him, you know, with a new girlfriend at some point. I don't know. Ugh. I don't even think about that. And then on the bottom two cards were anxious and defended, Nine of Wands, self-defense. His sister and her father both got this card. But with him, it has to do with who he's going to join forces with. So I feel like there's something going on in his relationship with Kimberly Guilfoyle, whether it's conscious or not. Defended in relationships, whether it's her or it's probably everybody. Defended in relationships, yeah, that's what makes sense to me. Okay, let's use the Kipper to see his legal future. So Ciro Marchetti's Kipper. Don Jr.'s legal future, December 2021 or thereabouts. I'm sure you guys wouldn't hold it against me if it happened sooner or after. Okay. That's Kimberly Guilfoyle. That's his mom. Going back and forth with their security. Yeah, he's not happy about any of that, or his maybe even his ex-wife. And a foreign connection. That would be his mom too, because I think she might live in France or something. There's Ivanka. Okay. So I might draw some more cards on the top of this. Let's see. We'll see. So our theme here has him going back and forth, things taking quite some time. You know, this is the card of taking the long way. Moves in this direction, and this direction, of course. Yeah, he's just really, he's been in the lap of luxury all his life, and he's used to that. Now, the top row controls the bottom row, so I would say that Kimberly Guilfoyle, or unless she's out and there's some new mean squeeze, I don't know, because I don't pay any attention to his life at all. But then this is also his mom. If it's not his mom, it's some supportive older woman, maybe connected to her. There's that possibility. But it's headed in this direction towards, towards their real estate holdings, towards financial security and safety, all the stuff that everybody wants, right? But on another level too, it's like your family. It's a card of your family identity, but it's all about stability and roots, and it's usually a really good card. But this is a neutral card. Doesn't flavor this a whole lot, other than for a long time, I think this is his mom that has created stability for him. And now he's in this place. This is like the Nine of Swords. He's in this place of, major depression. It's my being tortured with worry and stress card. Hanging over probably everybody he knows as well. Like this could be a very depressed guy who influences not only his sister, but everybody around him with his depression. And nobody wants to hang out with him, probably. This could be Kimberly Guilfoyle also in depression because of, this. She probably, hitched herself to his wagon thinking there was money involved. And now it's like, oh, maybe not. This could also be his ex-wife, because we do have the marriage card here. But it could also just be, because this card doesn't have to be marriage, this could be any partnership. Which leads us into partnerships in other countries, where maybe there's some money waiting for him from his mom, because this card touches, and this is the family, right? And maybe Ivanka, because, if this is his mom, this is the daughter and sister, these cards night together. So I really do feel like this is Ivana, or Ivana, however you pronounce her name. I don't know. Yeah. And these cards touching together here, it's like they're definitely influenced. So I'm positive that this, I would bet that this is Ivanka. Okay, so let's draw some more cards over it to see. I don't know why I went a little bit more with this guy. Actually, let's do it this way. Yeah, he's pretty stressed out. It's like obsessing. And he's in a very painful place. He's feeling like everything's ending, and he might go to jail or club fed. Yep, yeah, that's all he's thinking about. Wow. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to say there. And I'm honestly not feeling like I need to use the deck of character after getting these cards. I mean, I really just wanted to know legally. There is a jail card in the well, here, just for the heck of it, let's see. Let me go ahead and use the deck of character, but only instead of the tools and all that other stuff. We'll just use the places. So that is, hold on, this deck here. Right there. Okay. Let's just see what place he's going to end up next month or thereabouts. Where is this guy going to end up? Because we have to remember, he's got more than just being a part of Trump.org on his back. He has, there could be proof that he was in on the insurrection. There's proof about, remember all those pings that went to Trump Tower? There was something like 27,000 pings that happened in the month of August 2016, even, before Trump was illegally elected. For entertainment purposes only. Anyway. If he was illegally elected, I honestly don't know. But let's see, where's this guy gonna be? Because he's dirty, and there's paperwork. There are documents and paperwork. Graveyard. Where you're looking up at the sky, wanting to run away in a whirlwind of what? Oh, yeah, where's he going to be? Is he going to take off? Wow. Stewing in the death in the maze. Open Road Plateau. Yeah, wow. He might, with these cards, I don't even really feel like straightening them all up. I just feel like this has to do with him trying to take off to run home to mommy. And that might be where he goes. Jeez, would the guy, well, would he leave his kids like that? Then again, with mommy's help, they could always come visit. Because I think she lives in France. This could be some other island, a home on an island. This is him getting out of Dodge. Wow. Interesting. So on one level, I get the, with Kipper, we've got the jail. Maybe it's under here. What did we have? Well, of course, all the home. Yeah, we had. I can't remember what order. I think it was like that. The obsession. This was up here. This was the obsession. The mom. Yeah. So now I'm kind of wondering if this isn't actual imprisonment, but it's just a major restriction that gets him to leave. But then I didn't, the journey card didn't come through here, but I didn't keep drawing either. The airplane is travel or movement. That's movement. There's movement here. Except for here, this could be that painful ending that he's stewing in and circling. This could be the obsessive thoughts. And then he just has to get out of Dodge. Wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And take good care. Bye.